guys, Profe Pablo here, Spanish teacher turned Minecraft engineer. Here I am with Maximus, who has been left out of some videos. I'm sorry, Maximus. Since Zero Tick is dead, let's build a sugarcane farm. No bone meal involved. But because there's no bone meal, that means that we are going to need lots of pistons and such. Part of this you can build below ground, but since we're up here above ground, I want you to see everything. We're going to do it up here. Lay down a double chest just to get started. Now let's actually do it this way. Then put a hopper going into that chest. Now we're going to build up a wall. We're kind of making a funnel here. Build up 1, 2, 3 should be fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On this front part, so I can still open this chest, I'm going to use glass and then put a block on top just like that. Okay, now we need water flowing to this middle funnel. So to do that, we need to build out 8 blocks. I'm gonna just kind of make this a square. And we need at least 8 blocks going out plus a wall, so that would be 9 blocks total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do that on all sides. You're gonna get something that looks like this, and then you just need to fill it in to make a square. And that, my friends, is a lot of work, but worth it. Now we just need to make a wall that goes all the way around. Let's go ahead and make that wall 2 blocks high. Then in each one of the corners, do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, a pattern just like that. Okay, now you will need infinite water. Where can I find infinite water? If you just have 2 buckets of water, place a bucket there, and then another bucket there, skipping a block, and then that middle one becomes infinite water, so you grab from that, place another one here, grab from that, place another one here, you get the point. Okay, all of your water should flow to the middle, and we miscalculated somewhere. That's disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. You know, somebody could have told me about that. Let me go ahead and fix this. Okay, there we go. If you did it right, all your water should flow over here to the middle. Let me just kind of clean up my edges real quick. Okay, good. And you can put a bucket of water in each one of these corners as well. Okay, now it's time to actually build this farm. This farm is going to be a little tricky really early game because you do need a lot of iron, but it's totally worth it. So we are going to take grass or anything that sugarcane can grow on, place it there. Behind that grass, we are going to lay down a row of blocks and then do another row right here and kind of build up the side. We're making a water trough. Place water there, place water there, and it's going to flow here to the middle. Place one right there in the middle. Now you're going to cover that water up with a block, just like that. If you want to, you could use glass so you could see your water. That's up to you. I tell you what, on different parts of the build, we will test different blocks to see how they look. Then we're going to take some pistons, place them down just like this, and then we are going to take sugarcane and plant it. Now, the beautiful thing about this build is that we can go as high as we want. We are only going to go a couple rows high on each side. So let's go ahead and work out the rest of the redstone here. You're going to lay another row of blocks here. You want them to be one under the pistons. Okay, and now for the redstone. So I'm going to kind of make a platform back here. We're going to have one clock that is going to power this whole thing. And that clock is going to have an observer attached to it, which means we're going to have to bring this back just a little bit. There we go. Okay, in front of that observer, place a redstone block. Then you will need sticky pistons right here and right here. Then you will need 2 hoppers here, here, break that, another one here. Then you will need a comparator here and here. You will need a repeater here and here. You will need redstone, 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 redstone. And then I like to throw a stack of something into here. It could be any item you want. We'll use our leftover redstone. Okay, and now we are going to run redstone all along the back here. And every time this observer sees movement here, it is going to activate these pistons. Good. Now, we might have to extend the signal in just a minute. To get the signal up to the next row, we're going to place a torch and start our next row, which is going to be right here, blocks. And then we're going to place a ceiling, just like this. Then we're going to place our grass. Then we're going to make this our trough, just like we did before. Then we'll take our bucket of water, place it here, here, and here. Go ahead and plant our sugarcane. Go ahead and cover up right here. And again, this is why you need tons of iron. You've got to use pistons. Now let's go ahead and put a torch here. And run redstone all, oops, actually we need to bring this up one more. Right behind the pistons. And we will run redstone all along the back here. Okay, so my signal did make it all the way over here. If it didn't, I have to use an extender. But over here, I am going to need an extender. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. I'm going to take my signal. Actually, I'm going to move this one over one. First, I'm going to take the redstone, place it here. Then I'm going to take an observer, have him observe that redstone, and then run redstone signal back here. Now, I am going to have to make one adjustment, because watch this. If I do that, it creates a repeater clock because the signal keeps getting moved round and round. We don't want that. So this one right here, I'm going to break it and place a repeater, and that way this signal doesn't connect back up to here, and that's just kind of our extender. Now I'm going to make one more row of this in fast speed time lapse. I realize that I'm uncreative and that makes this so much easier. This can be done in survival, you just need scaffolding. If I did it in survival, it would take me forever to find my blocks. Okay, now this extender I'm going to show you one more time. Place 4 blocks, redstone, observer, repeater, redstone, redstone. Just like that. Okay, now this thing should already be working. If you come down here, yes, it's collecting our sugarcane. So again, I can keep going up as high as I want. To kind of contain the sugarcane a little bit, you might want to run a row up here like that with the blocks. And now this thing is going to go kind of all the way around. I can make a full quad. In other words, I can make a full like circle with it. Or I can make it 3 parts. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to show you the end result in a minute. But first, I want to show you how to connect this over here to the next section. So first, let's build the next section. Gonna lay down our grass, just like that. Don't forget we have to have a trough. Then we throw in water there, water there, water in the middle. Just making this thing really quick. Now I did promise to use other blocks, so let me do that. Use glass this time here. Throw down some pistons. I kind of like the look of the glass, that's cool. Makes it look less industrial. Okay, I'm just kind of filling in my holes. And for a roof, since I'm obsessed with these lights, we'll use shroom lights. There we go. That'll look cool at night. Now, how do we connect this to the other redstone? Well, First, we need to build this row up so that connects to the pistons. And then you'll notice that conveniently, our pistons are on the same row as these pistons. And so all we really have to do, we're going to steal a signal from this block using a repeater. Then we will take redstone, place it there just like that. And then we will take an observer, place him there just like that. And run redstone all the way. Because redstone only goes 15 blocks, we will need to throw in our redstone extender somewhere over here. So put down our observer, our redstone, repeater behind the observer, kind of there, perfect. Yeah, and you probably saw that, but these pistons start firing as well. Now, you can run this, again, all along this wall, all along this wall. Let me show you what it looks like on 3 walls. So over here I have my work in progress. It is building up very nicely, but I have walls over here, and walls over here. And they are all connected to the same redstone clock. And as you can see down here, I'm getting plenty of sugarcane. If I AFK here for a long time, I will get more than enough. And on top of that, I can make this as tall as I want. I know that this last row is triggering you perfectionists, so let me go ahead and finish it up. And that, my friends, is how you build a massive sugarcane farm, no bone meal needed, and no zero tick needed. As always, thanks for watching!